Let's get lit. Let's get lit. Literally wasted.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Literally Wasted. I apologize if that theme song was a jump scare.
I didn't expect it, but I actually did jump.
I watched it. I watched it happen. Oh, man. I forgot to turn the sound down on the song.
It was
Well,
very
what a-
jazzy, very cool.
What a fun little song that was. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Literally Wasted. This is our club meeting for March, where we just hang out. Oh no, the graphics over our faces. What's happening? I'll just take that away. All right. We just talk and hang out, and we'll talk about book stuff, and we'll play some games. Got some fun stuff planned for tonight. So stick around. It's going to be a good time. Let's welcome our special guests to the show, Kathy.
Hi.
And Kathy actually found a salamander on the hike.
Oh yeah, on over the weekend.
Yeah,
That's cool.
And we also have Giggles. Giggles did not find a salamander.
I did sit with an anole in the sun yesterday.
Oh, that's cool.
With who in the sun?
I don't actually know how to pronounce it because I know the Indonesian word chichak, but an anole.
Yep, that's exactly it.
Okay, yay.
I don't even know what that is.
They're the little green lizards.
Yeah, the green lizards. They're everywhere.
With the purple pouch.
Oh, we have those.
Yeah.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. We have no lizards.
We've not seen lizards.
No lizards. Well, hi everybody. Let's see. Bethany can't stay tonight. Want to say hi. Hi, Bethany. What are you reading? It's coming to answer. Reading Portrait of Artist as Young Man. Oh, that sounds like a school book. I think I read that during school.
Trip to Ireland sounds fun.
Trip to Ireland. So hi. Should we do the song?
Sure.
Okay. Hi, Kristen and Brenda and Dan and Stacy and Jennifer, Kelly and Tim. Hi, Bobby and Judy and Brandy and Leanne and Carrie and Jeff and Lisa. Hi, Julie and Bethany and Kent and Leanne again and Willa and Dan again and Stacy and Leanne again and Bethany and Stacy and Bethany. And that is the end of the list. Yay. Leanne, how are you doing? I saw on Facebook you had some stuff done for your shoulder. Are you feeling okay? You feeling no pain at the moment? Hopefully so. Wishing you a speedy recovery for all of that stuff. The shoulder saga continues, but hopefully it comes to an end soon. Dan is in the car while his son is driving. So you both really could be watching this. The melody is very unrecognizable now. I've beat it into oblivion.
It's becoming its own song.
It's its own thing. It's taken on a life of its own. So let's see what's up. Everybody's talking about lizards now.
It's good.
Lizard emojis. Arm is literally a floppy noodle. I said it out loud. It was funny. I'm sorry.
Oh wow.
What keeps slapping my leg? Man. If that wasn't so like cartoon.
She put the video on the Discord.
Oh really?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
A few minutes ago.
I only saw the text. I didn't watch the video yet, but it sounds both funny and painful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tim says prayers for Dan. I'm assuming your son is learning how to drive. But nowadays, with video games and all that stuff, I feel like driving is just like a real life video game
Okay.
where you're crashing into things. It doesn't pay. Let's see. What else? How's it going, everybody? Should we do the first thing?
Sure.
Y'all know what the first thing is. I don't even need to do the thing, but I will. What you're reading? That's our first segment. It always is on the club meetings because we have to talk about books.
Yeah.
So I'll start because I am reading one thing right now, and it is Tress of the Emerald Sea by Brando Sando.
Did you start it like yesterday?
Started it last night. That is our book of the month, and I started it, and I'm enjoying it so far. I've read like a few chapters,
Okay, nice.
so it's a nice, good start. Interesting tone. But that's it. That's all I'm reading right now. So,
That's good.
Sorry.
That counts. No, don't apologize.
Christy, how many books are you reading?
I'm only reading 2.
Oh,
But so I finished The Collapsing Empire by John Scalzi yesterday, and it was excellent.
oh, The Collapsing Empire.
Yeah, so that's the first in his trilogy. It was
Yeah.
really good.
I had to twist her arm to read it because she had so many other books on her list, and I was like,
Yeah.
read it. It's so
He
good.
pestered it up my priority list, and
Yeah.
I'm thankful for it because it's great. So, and I think a lot of people in our group would like it. It's a lot of politics, but it's done in such like a fun way that like it didn't bog you down.
Yeah, it's not like when you say politics, it's like, but
Yeah.
no, it's not like that.
And then I'm also reading Battleground by Jim Butcher, which
Oh.
is
Dresden.
the most recent Dresden Files, and it is intense.
Brenda's re-listening to Rule and now re-listening to
Ooh.
Shift.
Nice.
Old Hugh Howey.
I would absolutely read that trilogy again.
I still need to read the second book.
I haven't also read the second or third books.
I haven't read any of those.
Kathy,
They're good.
Kathy, what are you reading?
I finally started reading William Gibson's Neuromancer, which it's kind of like foundational reading for cyberpunk, I guess. And it sort of feels that way, like kind of, it's not bad. It's kind of interesting, but I feel like it's like how in grad school they make you read a lot of like old foundational papers that are important to the field just because they're important, but they might be kind of dull. And that's kind of what this is. But like at least Snow Crash was funny. This one's kind of cardboard, but it's okay. I'm going to get through it. I'm not going to DNF it.
Nice.
Stay the course. But if
Wizard's
you
Guide
say-
to Defensive Baking sounds very cool.
Did you read that?
I did read it, and I really enjoyed it.
That sounds familiar. Sounds like you've read
I
that.
want to read Collapsing Empire, that
Oh, yeah.
series. I have the series on Kindle. I finally just bought it because I know I'm going to read it. It's on
It
my
was a really quick read for me.
Yeah.
It's space opera, but it's like really approachable space opera.
Yeah.
Memories of Ice and Tress mostly trying to get some Pickwick papers and Until I Find You as much as possible. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.
Nice.
I read that a couple years ago.
Was that a movie also?
Yeah.
Greatest Hits. Oh, the short stories. Collected stories by Harlan Ellison. Harlan Ellison. Did he write the Star Trek City on the Edge of Forever?
I can't
did.
help you with that.
The second half of Shadow and Claw.
Tim is doing the same thing you were doing.
Tress. Dress of the Cerulean Sea.
Tim, we had this conversation yesterday because it's the House on the Cerulean Sea and Trust of the Emerald Sea, and it's too close. It was too close for Adam.
Yeah. They're not at all the same. Untamed, the Wildest Woman in America, Fight for Cumberland Island, The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year. Just finished The Great Train Robbery in Pines. I have read The Great Train Robbery. That's the Michael Crichton.
I really want to read Pines.
Just finished Dungeon Crawler Carl is on my list. Everybody's
you
talking
guys
about
have
it.
talked about it so much.
And the Talking Cat, like in Red
Sounds
Dwarf. Tress of the Cerulean Sea. I'm reading Tress, and the second
Love the Monk and the Robots.
Nice.
Monk and the Robot. What was the first one called?
A Song
We
for the
read-
Wild Belt?
Yes, Song for the Wild Bill.
Yes.
That's right.
I really like those too.
Just finished book 4 of Wimbrel House.
Nice.
Wizard of Most Wicked Ways yesterday.
Those
Who's
both sound
Wimbrel?
really cool.
That's we read that one.
Oh,
The Magician. No, what was it?
the Wizard of Most Wicked Ways. Started Lost Apothecary. They'll tell us.
Yeah, you guys help us.
Huh? Almost done with The Will of the Many. Picking up Short Story Club. Oh, Short Story Club. We should talk about it short.
Oh yeah.
Well, before we do, Giggles, what are you reading?
Oh yeah.
I just got in. There's three I mixed up. The Ladies of Grace Ado. So I just got that in to start reading because we're reading it as a read along with a different book club who celebrated the 20th anniversary of the Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell book. So then we just hopped right onto Ladies of Grace Ado. And the third of Mistborn. And
Is that the Well of Ascension?
I think so. I don't know. I have it as a trilogy, so I've just kept reading
That's
it. I don't
fair,
remember
yeah.
the titles are. And I'm rereading the Six of Crows.
Nice.
Six of Crows.
Yeah.
Dan wants to read Neuromancer. Jeff, Mr. Snow Crash.
Yeah. Yeah, so far I liked Snow Crash better. About 30% of the way through Neuromancer, though.
Just started Nettle and Bone. Yeah, let's see what else.
And I will be reading my first Ted Chiang for Short Story Club, so I'm looking forward to that.
Thank you, Julie.
Keeper of Enchanted Brooms. Yes, that's the first Wimbrel house that we
that's
read.
The one with the boy is the house.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
that might have been a
Wait, I'm sorry.
spoiler, but yes, correct.
I don't remember.
But Short Story Club. So Jeff has spearheaded Short Story Club.
Short Story Club. It's we have Dark Book Club, and now we have Short Story Club.
Yeah. So Short Story Club right now is going to meet once a month. So they're actually meeting. We're meeting next Wednesday, 1 week from today, at the same time. So 7:30. And the first short story is Division by Zero by Ted Chiang. That person. And if you want to join, Jeff has actually posted a link where you can read it for free on Discord. So you already have access to it. Don't have to worry about holds or buying it or anything.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very
So
cool.
if you're not on Discord, there's an incentive for you to head on over there and join Short Story Club. Meeting 1 week today on Discord, right?
Yes. Right?
I think so. I've never done anything that's not just the regular channels, so I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure the structure. Jeff, if you want to chime in.
If they're doing the voice channels, it's super easy to join.
Yeah, it is on Discord.
Yep.
So it'll be in the voice channel. So join the Discord, and there's all sorts of extra bonus stuff. Like Short Story Club and Dark Book Club.
It's fun.
And Dark Towers read along.
Yes.
Dark Tower read along.
Yeah. So Jeff said it will be in the voice/video channel. And then Dan actually posted a link. I'm assuming that's to it.
Yeah.
Invite link.
Copy
Cool.
paste. You can't click on that. Don't try to click on your screen. But it's discord.gg/akaksabagum.
Excellent.
So write that down. Here, I'll can I copy?
Should have you do all our text to speech stuff.
If you're on YouTube, you won't see that comment because it's just a Facebook comment. Can I copy? Can I copy paste?
Doesn't look like it.
No.
I can go post on YouTube if you want.
Cool. Thank you. So you can join in with audio or video or just listen. You can lurk, which is really cool because I think we could do a lot more. A lot more on Discord programming and like sort of user generated type stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I think Jeff even didn't
It's
he
not weird.
read it and like record it. So like if you want to just listen to it, I think that's on Discord too.
Whoa. Probably. That's funny. Let's see. Anybody else reading anything? Leanne's just giggling maniacally over there.
It's the
I'm also
pangolin.
reading P.G. Wodehouse. The Butler did it, but a little less frequently, but it's good so far.
Spoiler alert.
Right. I mean, it's the name of the book.
Way to just jump to it, title, author, person.
It's like the one that blank dies in the end. Is it Kevin dies in the end?
Yeah.
John dies at the end.
That was on a book poll.
John dies at the end.
John dies at the
Yeah.
end.
Was that Jason Pargan that wrote that? Or no, it was but yeah. Was that? But like as in like a pseudonym.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know who you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure you're right.
That's another. We got to start bringing some of these book poll, those like second, third, fourth chance books back because like we've got so many like that just kind of went deep into like you didn't vote for these lands.
I need to look at that spreadsheet to put more on my TBR list. Not that I need a longer list, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Dies at the End is by David Wong.
David Wong, but that's a pseudonym
I think so.
for Jason Pargan,
Leanne has
Who does-
confirmed.
who does a lot of TikTok videos where he like explains.
wait, is this the same Jeff Moore that's now also on YouTube?
Oh yeah, he's in both
We have
places.
2 Jeff Moores.
Yeah, Jeff is on YouTube.
Oh,
for
and
the
it
win.
looks like Dark Book Club read John Dies at the
Yes.
End.
Oh, cool.
Start a villain.
Nice.
Hey, where's this other book club?
Can't decide if I want to read that one or not.
So good.
Starter
It's one of my
Villain.
recent
Yeah.
favorites.
I enjoyed Starter Villain. John Scalzi. You know,
I like John Scalzi. I don't know.
So yeah, ever since John dies at the end is fun. Well, everybody. I said Jeff said it.
Maybe we can have another.
I know we got to bring some of these books back.
Yeah.
Ask and
Oh
you shall receive. Can we make this happen?
I mean,
But Kathy, you did.
Or on TikTok.
is there even a point? Because if I put Babilbabob on there, you know that like
We
There's
can't get it. I
no-
mean, you can. I think that's the one that like we can get it, but we can't get that cover, which is like the whole point. For yeah,
Bill
Yeah.
Babalbable.
and
We
then
can,
like
like-
we can't find the author's contact information to say, hey, we have a group that would like can you do a reprint? But
I wonder if it's legal to buy a bunch of those books and then recover them.
We can do whatever we want.
but yeah, no one will know.
Hmm.
We just won't sell it.
Yeah. Sure.
If you buy it and give it away, it's fine. It's like a used bookstore that doesn't sell things. It's like just a used book gifter. A new Scalzi book's coming out.
Kelsey has a
March
new
20
book. Oh,
I did not know this.
what? Yeah, is it science fiction? I know he's the one that writes like a ton of different stuff, right? Well, yeah, because Starter Villain, I guess
It's
is
mostly
science fiction.
I think.
Maybe I'm
That's
thinking of
exciting.
someone else.
More information about this. I mean, I can Google it, but we're all in a book club right now. The one about the moon turning to cheese. That sounds like science fiction.
Comes out March 25th.
March 25th.
When the moon hits your eye.
Okay. But get through the collapsing empire first.
Yeah, I have to do that too.
It's only 3 books.
Yeah.
It's only 3 books in the trilogy, and I say
And I
only
really-
3 books.
I really like this is old school, but the Star Wars EU book. So like space opera plus politics, like you said, like this is right up
Yeah.
my alley. So yeah, I really want to read it.
And this one's really funny too.
Yeah, I loved. He's the Old Man's War writer, right? Yeah, I love that book.
Yeah, I like this better than Old Man's War.
It's good to know.
So what's next?
What's next? All right, let's move it along. No dilly dally. Maybe we'll do this. DNF report. We do it almost every month.
We do it every month. I DNF'd a book.
Oh no.
So last time I said I should have DNF'd a book that Adam's mom lent me. And so I started reading another book that she lent me, and I can't. And it's not because it was a bad book. It's just because it made me feel bad. But it's The School for Good Mothers. And it's just, I don't need that in my life right now.
Yeah.
It's too real.
Well, it's just sad and depressing. And maybe that changes, but I don't think it was gonna.
Brandy's DNF free right now.
Oh, nice. I love DNFing books. I mean, I would rather not have to, but like when I'm don't like a book, like it's so nice to put it out of your life and like move on to something new.
Those just joining. We're in the DNF report. Oh, it's over our faces.
Oh gosh.
We're talking about books that we started and just couldn't finish. I don't have any of those. A new book, Old Man's War, is coming out in September. It's Scalzi. You writing?
Really?
Yeah, I feel like he's pretty prolific.
You trying to Brandon
Oh.
Sando?
Dan's struggling with Tress.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
You know, it's not for everybody.
Stay tuned. Let's see. No DNFs for Bobby. Brandy says would like to be able to DNF more freely, but alas.
Yeah.
Trying to decide if I will DNF Dust by Kara Swanson, just not getting into it.
Yeah.
Willa also DNF'd The School for Good Mothers.
Yeah.
No DNFs for Jeff. This is a light DNF. Sometimes we get like, oh, I couldn't finish this one, this one.
Well, we have been doing the DNF report every month, and
Oh, have we?
well, we did it last month.
Oh, okay. Well,
So-
I guess. I mean, you know,
We just need a little more time
we
between.
got a lot of prolific book readers here,
That's
so
true.
people just picking up books and then like churning through them. I'd have to start a book. DNF
That's
one.
relatable.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's okay. That's because the will of many has been dominating my reading. The will of many. Jude says no DNFs. No
Ooh,
Tress. Oh, all right.
nice.
You're farther along than I am in Tress of the MLC. I had just started it, so I'm just.
I'm
in the
probably
first-
gonna get that from Hoopla tonight.
Yeah. This is our first Brandon Sanderson proper. Like we read a short story.
We read a
by
short
him.
story.
This is our first like novel by Brandon Sanderson, which is, I'm surprised it's taken us this long.
Well, we had one of his books in the poll before.
DNF'd a few work emails.
That's also fair. Yeah.
I think I did that too. Haven't committed enough. Finished anything. Haven't finished anything. It's a DNF progress. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yep. And iRobot's great because of the short story or the different stories. It's a nice one to pause from.
Yes, we are the Emperor's Soul. The short story.
Yeah. I really like that one.
That was cool.
Carrie says we should do another novella poll sometime.
Oh, we will. We're going to do that in the summer soon. I don't know. I have a calendar on one of my tabs.
It's
It's
we're
coming-
getting there
it's
because
coming this
like
year,
we're
yeah.
going to do the book poll later in this, and that's the book poll for May.
This is the one for May. So yeah, it'll
We are so far ahead.
probably June or July. It's the summer shorties.
Cool.
Didn't have a DNF, but I have it on hold, and we'll finish later.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have some of those.
Of the Emperor's Soul 2. Yeah. I for a while there, like the Collapsing Empire was my like on hold and finish later as I was doing Literarily Wasted. But I made through the whole trilogy, and I'm proud of myself. Just as we did a novella,
Did we do one last year?
I thought we did a few. Depending
doesn't the Song for a Wild Built count as a novella?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Song for the Wild Belt.
We did
Built.
2, right?
And then we did
2 at once.
The Emperor's Soul and All Systems Red.
All Systems Red, Murderbot.
I think those were our first ones.
Tim says, I have a calendar. Put that on a shirt.
Ha.
I have a spreadsheet for that. Oh, we should make that a shirt.
So I
Is
think
there like
that is
is there a cutoff for what's a novella and what's just like a regular novel? I guess.
I'm sure that there's a technical definition. My thing is like around 200 pages, like 100 to 200 pages is kind of what I was thinking for.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's if it's thin.
Hmm.
Well, we don't have to. I mean, if y'all didn't DNF, you didn't DNF anything. That's fine. It's fine. We can go. We can do our thing. We can play the game now.
Oh yeah. Let's do
It's
it.
not really a game, but we will bring back the Philly Sillies for this one.
Philly Sillies?
Philly Sillies.
Silly Phillies?
Philly Sillies is just it's Philly Sillies.
Philly Sillies.
So here's the custom graphic made by Giggles. Yes, that is a farting horse.
I love it.
The animation's so good. I love what you did.
So, well, I was working with Genius. So this is Philly Sillies, but this time I didn't have ChatGPT right. I didn't use AI for this. I used my own self to write a story that we will then fill in the blanks for. So
It's gonna be
it's
amazing.
that much more level of investment. So what we'll do, it's typical Mad Lib fashion. We'll call out parts of speech, and you'll start putting them in the comment section, and then the esteemed panel here will help us fill in the blanks. I have it right here. I can't let anybody look at them.
Yeah, this is top secret.
Top secret. Here we go. Nah. Okay. So if you're ready to begin, are you ready to begin? We'll just start calling out parts of speech, and let's go. So first thing we need is a noun. There's a few nouns in here, so if you just can get pick first, we can go back to the list.
Yeah, let's just do all the nouns.
Noun. There's a few nouns in here, so start giving us nouns, person, place, or thing.
Classic.
Of
We
course, people are going to say
got crab and
crab.
crabs
Okay.
and crab.
So if once we get a list going, Christy, you can pick the first one.
Crab. Guys, I think we have to put crab in there, apparently.
Haberdashery.
Crab apple.
Crab
Okay,
apple.
Marianne.
All right, Christy, pick our first noun.
All right, crab.
Crab. Okay.
It was overwhelming.
Okay. Now, Kathy, from the list, give me another noun.
Come on, keep them coming. Let's do haberdashery.
Haberdashery. Okay, I should have made this blank bigger.
Can abbreviate. Just remember what it is.
Haberdashery. Okay. Now, Giggles, take one of these nouns here and make it plural.
All right. Yeah. Sorry. Platypi.
Platypi.
Is it platypi
Not making
or
it easy on you now,
platypuses?
apparently.
I have to. Platypi. Okay. You know what? I have to read this. So if I know, as long as I know what I'm writing.
Platypuses.
Oh,
Is
it
it
is
platyp-
platypuses, not
I don't
platypi?
know.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking it up. It
Is
might
it
be like
platyp-
octopus, where
Right? It's all
it's
three that can be acceptable.
controversial.
Okay, Christy, give me a plural noun.
Horses.
Horses.
My goodness, he's walking.
Oh, hi, buddy. We're doing book club.
Come here. You want to say hi?
You got your car shirt on? Okay, that's all the nouns.
Oh.
Did we find out if it's platypus or platypi?
I don't know.
We'll go with platypi. Hey,
Hey,
little
buddy.
man.
Mwah.
Say hi. Say hi to the book club.
Hello.
Okay, I think that's all for the nouns. So let's do some adjectives. start listing adjectives. Ever says Benny, 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 hi Benny, hi Benny. You say hi Benny.
You say
Hi
hi.
everybody.
Can you say no?
Can you say Star Trek?
He can. He knows, guys. He
Can you
knows
say Spock?
Spock. Spock is one of his favorites. We have a Spock book and a Spock toy, of course, because we're us.
All right, Kathy, pick me an adjective from the list.
Persnickety.
Persnickety.
Yeah, that's his word for pacifier.
Okay,
Okay, yeah, you can get down.
Giggle, hit me up with another adjective.
You haven't gotten too many yet.
Yeah.
Oh, he is getting big.
I'll go ahead and go with frustrating.
Frustrating.
Oh wait, no, furry.
Furry. I'm going with furry. Okay. Another adjective. Christy.
I kind of like frustrating, so let's go with that.
Frustrating. There'll be room for more. Let's see. We have more adjectives? Yes, there's one more adjective. So, Kathy.
Invisible.
Invisible.
Wait. Yeah.
I like it. Okay. Now we need an adverb. Hit me with some adverbs.
Those are tough. I always forget what they are.
And those usually end with ly.
Yeah.
Adverbs.
Anybody going back to grammar is it?
There they
Got
come.
one. Oh,
We
they're
got a
coming
bunch.
in.
So good.
Quaintly.
All right. Giggles, whenever you see one that speaks to you,
Languidly.
languidly. Okay, that's all for adverb. Yes.
So many good ones.
Okay, now we need some verbs.
Schoolhouse Rock. That's the one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Verbs. So, Christy, hit me with just a straight verb, just an action word. Let's see. I think we got a lot of these. Oh man, I'm all about action words in this one. Okay, here we come.
Okay, here they come.
All right, Christy, hit me with
Oh,
a verb.
how about jump?
Jump.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Kathy, another verb, please.
Yodel.
Yodel. Okay, let's see. We need 3 more verbs. So, Giggles,
Slink.
slink.
Saw that one earlier, yeah.
And Christy,
Dance. Oh, these are some great words. Y'all are pros at this.
one more, Kathy.
Decapitate.
What do we do?
Okay, now we need take one of these verbs and make it a verb that ends in s.
Topples.
Topples. Is that the one? Is that the one you want?
Giggles.
I know. I saw them. Like, it's my name.
You should probably do giggles.
Giggles, you pick one.
Ooh, stretch. I like it.
Verb ending in s. So I guess
Stretches. Sorry.
stretches. And now we need a verb ending in ing.
Let's see.
Christy.
We already have one. Katie said leaping.
Weeping?
Leaping.
Leaping.
Yes.
You want leaping?
Lizards.
Yeah.
Fits with our lizard theme.
Leaping. Okay, now we need
Reclining.
a number.
42. Sorry, nobody's actually said anything. I forgot we were just going with it.
It's a good one. Someone's gonna say it.
Someone say a number. Give me a number.
Hey.
42. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 42 it is. Okay, now we need just a few more. We need a nickname. A nickname. Christy, you get to pick this one.
Okay.
So a nickname.
What is an inappropriate number?
Uh,
I have to talk about this tomorrow.
I just read something that did like 3 inappropriate numbers, and I can't remember what it was that I
Inappropriate
read.
numbers.
I mean, 6'9" is probably
Oh,
low.
that's like
And
the only-
666.
I get it.
There we go.
420, probably. Oh,
Uh,
right.
Nickname.
Sorry, you gave me a job, and then you guys distracted me really well. Munchkin
Yeah,
butt.
Marianne, we'll talk about this tomorrow.
Munchkin butt.
Munchkin butt.
Okay. Munchkin butt. And now we just need a name. Not a nickname, a name.
Actual name.
An actual name. An actual name. It can be made. Christy knows all the.
I swear I read something today that had like listed 3 of them, and I can't remember what it was.
All right, Kathy. When you see a name that you like,
Xavier.
Xavier. Okay, let me double check, and I think that's all of them. I think that's all of the blanks. Okay, we've done it.
Okay.
We have filled in the blanks, and now it is time for me to read you the story that you wrote.
Yes, you did this.
The story titled Ode to Literarily Wasted. Here we go. Once upon a crab, there was a persnickety man named Adam who, along with his furry wife, Christy, hosted a haberdashery club online called Languidly Wasted. Along with their frustrating online friends, they jumped some amazing sci-fi and fantasy platypi. They yodel 42 books a month for the club.
That'd be impressive.
But Christy often stretches multiple books at the same time. That's why everyone in the club calls her Munchkin Butt.
Oh, good. I picked that one.
No one to blame.
I know. Actually, I can blame Dan.
We all love leaping books so much, but it's even more fun when we all get together to slink them. We even bring on several horses of the club. Invisible people like Dan, Kathy, Marianne, Brandy, Giggles, and Xavier.
Yeah.
No, Xavier. They really dance a lot to the book discussions. We decapitate our book club and everyone in it.
Oh no.
The end.
Let's end on a high note.
Not where I expected it to go.
Good one, Munchkin Butt.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, invisible. Y'all picked that one. Y'all did that. Y'all did. I was here. I am trying to write a nice story about me and my furry wife Munchkin Butt
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for
of
that.
our haberdashery club called Languidly Wasted.
Languidly wasted.
Where we decapitate everyone.
Everyone.
Everyone in it.
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks.
Us and our frustrating online friends, invisible people.
You're all frustrating.
all of our horses of the club.
I wish there were club horses. That'd be so cool.
They're all decapitated.
Oh no. We could come with fancy hats next time though, because they're now a haberdashery club.
Yeah.
Yes.
Haberdashery club. Languidly wasted. Oh, that was fun. Well, we decapitate everyone in the book club. We decapitate our book club.
See, Leanne, she said that's a harsh punishment for DNFs.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was better than the Chat GPT ones. Anything I could come up with.
That's what we'll do from now on. I'll just write stories about. I put adjective in front of Christy and see what happens.
Oh no.
Thanks. That's
Dan's
not going to get old. It's fine.
Dan's comment about the nickname.
Munchkin Butt. Well, everyone in the club calls Christy Munchkin Butt
Apparently.
because she stretches multiple books at a time. You loved it. You loved the story.
It was great. It really was.
Oh, well, that was fun. I should have written more than one.
The
That
face
went by
of
kind of
regret.
fast. I thought that would take longer. But that gives us time to do the thing. You know what I'm talking about. There it is. Here we go. Uh-oh. I made the thing go away. Oh, I'm all over the place. That's this time. The May 2025 book poll. Now, Christy, explain where you got these books from.
So these also came from the post on Facebook for book suggestions. So these are all books suggested by you guys.
Okay. Do you remember who suggested each one?
I didn't write that down this time.
Ah.
So if you're really curious, you can go look.
Well, you can blame yourselves for these if you don't like it. So here we go. Option number 1 is The Fox Wife by Yang Shi-chu.
Yeah, I think that's right. In the last years of the dying Qing Empire, a courtesan is found frozen in a doorway. Her death is clouded by rumors of foxes, which are believed to lure people by transforming themselves into beautiful women and handsome men. Bao, a detective with an uncanny ability to sniff out the truth, is hired to uncover the dead woman's identity. Meanwhile, a family that is afflicted by a curse that causes their eldest sons to die before their 24th birthdays. When a servant named Snow enters her household, the family's luck seems to change. Snow is a creature of many secrets, but most of all, she's a mother seeking vengeance for her lost child.
Okay.
Hunting a murderer, she will follow the trail from northern China to Japan, while Bao follows doggedly behind.
Oh, like a supernatural murder
Like a villain?
mystery.
Like a historical fiction-y. Yeah.
Okay. That sounds interesting. I've never heard of this book. But now I have.
Yeah.
And now you have the opportunity to vote for it. Here's option number 2. Sea of Tranquility by Emily St. John Mandel. Best-selling author of Station 11.
Correct. So Edwin St. Andrew enters the forest spellbound by the beauty of the Canadian wilderness and suddenly hears the notes of a violin echoing in an airship terminal, an experience that shocks him to his core. 2 centuries later, a famous writer named Olive Llewellyn is on a book tour. She's traveling all over Earth, but her home is the second moon colony. Within the text of Olive's best-selling pandemic novel lies a strange passage. A man plays his violin for change in the echoing corridor of an airship terminal as the trees of a forest rise around him. When Jacques Roberts, thank you, a detective in the black-skied night city, is hired to investigate an anomaly in the North American wilderness. He uncovers a series of lives upended who all have glimpsed the chance to do something extraordinary that will disrupt the timeline of the universe.
Wow, those are high stakes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sea of Tranquility. Science fiction.
Yes.
Mystery.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah, I think they're all kind of mystery.
kind of mystery.
Mystery me.
All right, here we go. Option number 3 is The Anomaly by Hervé Letellier.
In June of 2021, a senseless event upends the lives of hundreds of men and women, all passengers on a flight from Paris to New York. Among them, Blake, a respectable family man, though he works as a contract killer, Slim Boy, a Nigerian pop star tired of living a lie, Joanna, a formidable lawyer with whose flaws have caught up with her, and Victor, a critically acclaimed yet commercially unsuccessful writer who suddenly becomes a cult hit. All of them believed they had double lives. None imagined just how true that was.
Okay. So we have The Foxwife, Sea of Tranquility, and The Anomaly are your book options for May.
Yep. And that book poll is up right now.
Whoa!
It's been up for 3 whole minutes.
Jump scare. So there you go.
Amazing.
Those are the books that you have to vote for. They all sound fascinating in different ways. You know, I am a sucker for sci-fi, so. But
Book 2 of them are sci-fi.
I'll read whatever we pick because I have to.
Yeah.
Also, I don't vote in the polls, so I don't like try to sway the thing. Yeah, but
Except
I
for
could.
Old Man's War.
Except for that old man's war where
You
we
used
just say
all of your sway in that one moment.
it was time and needed it. Stacy says, "Please, I desperately need to discuss The Anomaly with someone." It was one of those books that like
Hard when you don't have anybody to discuss it with.
makes you sound crazy when you talk about it to people that don't know it.
Well, and I'd never heard of The Anomaly before someone recommended it, but it sounded really interesting. I hadn't heard of The Foxwife, but I have read another book by that author and I enjoyed it. So
Sea of Tranquility is one I've wanted to read. The good things about Sea of Tranquility. Looking forward to reading The Foxwife. Wasn't thrilled with Station 11.
that's by the same author as Sea of Tranquility.
Need to discuss The Anomaly. It looks like the poll is broken.
Oh, ha! You know, I forgot to add the options. Now that you mention it, yeah.
But it is live.
It is live. Yes, exactly.
Oh, no. That happens.
Guys, I kind of just took over doing the book poll. This is my second time, so I will get the hang of it, I promise.
Oh my God.
It's up there. It's just, you know.
Oh, it's just a graphic.
You know what? I just
One of those
kinda messed
choiceless
this up.
polls.
It's fine. We'll fix it.
We'll fix it. It'll
can-
go up
you
after
can-
this live discussion.
You can remove the post.
You want to remove it?
Or can you just? It's not even a poll, guys. It's just a
It's
post.
just a post.
Ha.
I want to
Yeah,
remove
it's
it so
okay.
people don't.
Yeah, remove it. And hey, just kidding. It's not up yet, but it will be tomorrow morning.
I know you
It's a
didn't
thought that
violate.
counts.
Should we give Literarily Wasted a warning
Maybe
for
not.
creating a poll without poll?
Nah.
Uh,
Huh. Okay,
it's gone.
but I'm getting the hang of it. I will get the hang of it.
Poll is not there. Yeah, if you don't vote, we'll decapitate you.
We'll vote in the invisible poll.
Yes.
Yeah, all you invisible. That's your toast.
Sure, but it will never be as good as your choose.
It won't be A for effort.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cease your pole dancing.
Yeah.
So there it is. Poll will be going up soon.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. So check back
Yep.
and I'll fade this music out and watch. Oh, it got louder.
Oh,
Did it get louder for y'all?
it did.
Mhm.
Well, for me, it did.
Why does it do that? Why do you do that, StreamYard? It says fade track out. So I click the button, then it's like, ah!
I never noticed that before, though.
I know it does it every time. So look at us doing everything.
time.
We have like
Really,
9
we
minutes.
got like
What
9
do you guys wanna
minutes.
talk
What
about?
do you wanna do? Wanna- Just
I was
So
just waiting to see if the awkward silence would happen.
how's it going, everybody? You want me to read the story again? I'm gonna write another one.
Yes, write it right
Do
now.
another math.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, there was a blank Christie who blank Christie blank Christie.
I don't love that.
We'll save it for next time.
Okay, cool. What's
Um,
the
New segment, the silent game.
silent game?
And now we read to you Tress of the Emerald Sea.
Yeah, we can get everybody like through the first chapter
Starting with
or
the
prologue.
introduction.
I am trying
Hi.
to pick whether or not to do the audiobook or the graphic novel version audiobook. I'm
good.
not sure which one yet.
Ah.
Is this the one that came with the Year of Sanderson?
Yeah.
Good.
I read-
Look at this.
I read the regular
Maybe.
audiobook and it was really good.
Okay,
Look
cool.
at this. That is nice. I'm afraid to touch this. Did you didn't actually read?
No, I
Yes.
listened to the audiobook, but I did flip through it to see all the illustrations because
Anybody-
there's some cool stuff.
Anybody else here do the Year of Sanderson? Yeah. Yeah, there's illustrations in the Kindle version as well.
Oh, that's
Cool.
But yeah, look at that. So did anybody else do the Year of Sanderson? That was like the Kickstarter thing, right?
Hmm.
It's the most backed Kickstarter by like twice,
by so much.
like
It was
double the
ridiculous.
amount of the one underneath it. He like shattered the Kickstarter record for backing financially.
Ooh, Kristen says the Murderbot Diaries TV series comes out in May.
Oh yeah, that's right. Who's the guy that plays Murderbot?
I don't know.
It's a guy, even though Murderbot is androgynous.
Yeah,
But I
it's
think-
interesting because I mean, I know that y'all have had this discussion when you read the book before my time, but I always, in my mind, I guess it was more feminine.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Same.
It's interesting how we didn't get any clues, but we sort of
Mhm.
in part
Mhm.
impose. Alexander Skarsgård. That's right.
Ooh.
Is the
See the
murder.
guy who was in National Treasure? Or is that a different one?
I've never seen National Treasure.
Oh, it's so good.
We're gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. Is that
It has
that?
great lines and very good cinematography and music.
Well,
Yeah,
we
I'm
gotta
looking
watch it.
forward to that.
All right, this is now the National Treasure watch along.
That would be amazing.
I don't know what that is either.
National Treasure, Nicolas Cage movie.
It's pretty old, right?
Pretty old.
Getting there, yeah.
It's like 20 years old.
Pretty old. It came out in 2004.
Yeah.
It's pretty old.
It's a pretty old movie.
Hmm.
2004 was a simple time, though. No iPhones. Remember those days?
Yeah.
Pre-iPhone.
No, Jeff, I don't.
Jeff with the all caps.
Didn't they make a sequel?
Yeah, it was not. I mean, it was one of those bigger, better things, and it was like, well, Smallest goes the first. Too big. Too
Never
expensive.
is. Ghostbusters 2 did the same thing.
What? Oh, you know what I want to see that's out right now is it's not Mickey 7. What they put the number Mickey 17.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I read Mickey 7 recently. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it got kind of dull. But I've heard mixed reviews about the movie, but I haven't been to see a movie in the theater in like 6 years. So
I remember seeing the trailer for that and being very intrigued by it.
yeah, I think it'd be interesting.
Remember we saw that?
Is that the one with
Robert Pattinson and a lot of Robert Pattinsons.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I know that looks really interesting.
Yeah.
The story was fun. Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews about the movie, but the book was okay.
The trailer was entertaining.
Yeah.
What were we watching in the theater Saturday night?
Must have been.
Because that's the only thing we've gotten to see.
We haven't seen a lot of movies lately.
Yeah, I think Saturday night was the last movie we saw
Oh,
in the
no.
theaters. What?
Dan's PSA. My daughter just informed me that Buffy and Angel are leaving Hulu in 10 days.
Oh man, good thing we watched the whole thing.
We did.
Oh yeah, I rewatched. That was one of my. I rewatched Buffy during COVID. Buffy and Battlestar Galactica. I know there's like very similar things, but
Oh, we
Nice.
gotta watch. We gotta pick up Severance.
Oh yeah.
Where we are,
See,
see-
I watched
gotta
the first season of Severance and I was so bored.
Oh.
I was so bored.
we like the first season. We haven't watched the second season yet.
We're going very slowly through some TV.
Kathy, you just mentioned Battlestar Galactica.
Yep.
Let's
The
talk about
new
that.
one that's like 20 years old now. What?
It's so good.
I love Battlestar
Yeah,
Galactica. It's
Battlestar's
one of my
awesome.
favorite shows.
Yeah, that
We've
was
talked
my-
about this.
I watched it.
We're back. Something happened.
Okay,
What?
I
You
thought it
said
was
I-
me.
Oh, no, we're
2020.
Hey, things was
And so
moving around.
I watched the whole series in April of 2020.
Oh, a pandemic watch.
Yep. So that will forever, like whenever I see now the new Battlestar Galactica, it will always remind me of early pandemic.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I watched it.
I
like,
know, I
back
did. I
in
thought that was me.
2010, 2011, I think is when I watched it. And that was
I watched it when it was coming out. So my Friday nights would be Stargate, SG-1, Stargate Atlantis, and Battlestar Galactica in that order.
oh, Stargate, SG-1, Atlantis, and BSG.
Yes.
That's quite the lineup.
Yep. It was that was back in the day when sci-fi was excellent. They had a
Yeah.
good like 10-year run.
I have seen both Stargate, SG-1, and Stargate Atlantis.
I liked Atlantis better.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
I
I only
thought.
watched like the tail end. Well, I only started watching SG-1 when I started watching Atlantis. So SG-1 was like on the tail end, I think, of the
Hmm.
run. Yeah, I liked Atlantis better.
Yeah, I watched it. I didn't do like where when they first started and you have to like watch each episode like alter. I didn't do that. I just watched all of SG-1 and then I went back to Atlantis. But I didn't watch Stargate Universe.
I tried to watch it and it was just so different and I didn't like it.
Rocket League? Yeah, me and Jeff,
Didn't know that.
we played Rocket League for a while there. Shadow Helm. I see you.
Oh, is that what that's from? I always wondered what that was from.
Yeah, we didn't do. I'm down for some Rocket League.
Yeah. Now you actually need to do it.
Yes. I didn't watch any of those shows while they were running. I was a streaming baby, so I just binge watched.
You didn't watch DS9 when it was running?
I did not.
I watched that, and I watched like the last 2 or 3 seasons when I was in high school. Me and my little brother.
I watched TNG. I picked up Star Trek probably towards the end of TNG. So I was watching new episodes of like season 6 and 7 of TNG, and then DS9 came out, and I was like, this is boring. And then Voyager came out, and I was like, meh. And then I went back and watched DS9. Probably in like somewhere in like the 2010s was when I actually decided like, okay, I hear good things about it. I'm gonna go watch it, and I'm so glad I did because it's.
I rewatched a lot of that during COVID too. I had a lot of time.
But yeah, so I watched DS9, Battlestar Galactica, Stargate, started Babylon 5.
I never watched that.
I didn't hate it, but then I got to season 2 and some characters were different.
Yeah.
And then it like weirded me out a little bit. But yeah, DS9 is the best Star Trek.
Jadzia. I love Jadzia.
Jadzia,
It's Jadzia for the past 2 Halloweens.
Cisco.
Nice.
Cisco.
Cisco is amazing. He's
love Cisco.
he's one of the best captains. Everyone loves Jean-Luc Picard. I love Jean-Luc Picard too. But Cisco
No,
is
Cisco's
a real person. Jean-Luc Picard is a role model. Cisco is a real person.
Mhm.
Farscape was mentioned by Jeff. I just found out that's on YouTube, so I'm going to be trying to watch that. I need to probably watch all of these shows because all of them sound the same to me. So I need to like watch them to get the differences between them.
Farscape, I think I watched some of that because one of the actors I think is also on Stargate Atlantis. I think. I was like,
Okay.
oh, and I don't remember his name. But I watched it. I watched some of it, and it was kind of fun.
Yeah, I feel like there were 2 actors in SG-1 that were in a different show together. Wasn't it like Colonel Mitchell and
Oh yeah,
a British lady?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, Daniel and Vala, they were in something else that was not crossover with Atlantis. I don't remember what that was. Yeah.
It might have been Farscape or something like that.
I
Ben
didn't have
Browder,
time to
yeah.
do some watch parties.
Eureka and Warehouse 13 had some crossover problems, some actor interchanges that were like different. It's the same universe, but they were playing different characters in those shows.
So
Yeah.
we can do watch parties on Discord, right?
Yeah, we can.
Mhm.
Yeah, Ben Browder is
That's
Stargate,
right. Ben Browder. Yeah, that's it.
and Claudia Black, who was
Oh, Claudia was also in Farscape. That's right. I forgot.
they're just doing shows together. So yeah, we can do watch party. I will watch Battlestar Galactica with anybody who wants to watch it.
Same.
Battlestar Galactica is one of the greatest shows ever made.
Oh, put Carrie's comment on there.
Start now. It'll take 8 days of nonstop viewing. We didn't watch
Good-
Angel.
good
So
information.
close.
We didn't watch Angel. We didn't like the Angel character, so
Yeah, I watched it all like as it aired, and then we
Yeah, I remember
rewatched it.
Angel.
And we rewatched Buffy like just in the last, what was it, last year or the
Yeah.
year before? And my memory of it was just way off. And I watched Angel when it was airing too, but we
yeah,
didn't
you
bother
did not.
this
You
round.
did not warn me about that one episode.
No, my memories of Buffy were very different than the reality, so it was really interesting watching it back. But it was fun.
There's an episode of Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, which I'm not going to say anything about it, but it is one of the greatest episodes of television I've ever seen. I will also never watch it again. But if I was still teaching film classes, because I was a professor. I don't know if you know this. I taught film classes at UA.
Cool.
If I was still teaching, I would show this to my film classes as an example of like how to direct an episode.
Do you remember the name of it?
I do
Yeah,
remember
it's like
the,
that. Do we have to just remember which one it is?
the name of it is The Body.
Which one is Hush?
I don't know what Hush is. I don't remember what Hush is.
Oh, is Hush the hospital one with the
It's
kid?
not. It's not Hush. If you remind me what Hush is, I can confirm
Yeah,
it.
let's
or-
find out what Hush
That's
is.
probably a good episode. But,
yeah,
uh,
I think yes.
So is this a scary one, like Doctor Who with the angels?
No.
Okay, because I can't watch those.
The library one is my scary one for Doctor Who.
Yeah, that's the first ever
Oh,
episode
yeah.
of Doctor Who I watched, and I was like, Doctor Who is scary. And then I watched another episode of Doctor Who, and I was like, this is cheesy.
Yeah, if you start with the mannequin one.
completely devoid of speech.
Hush
The
is where the
library
whole
was-
city
Oh, I
loses
remember
their
Hush.
voices,
Yeah, I remember
and the
Hush.
gentleman steals their hearts.
Oh,
I remember the city losing voice.
Oh, those guys were creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those. But no, that's not the one. That's not the one. It's The Body. No spoilers for people who haven't watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Missy giving Doctor Who flashbacks.
But, The Body is one of the as an episode of television is to me one of like the best directed, written, acted, sound designed, edited episode of TV I've ever seen. It was so effective, but I'm never going to watch it again.
Whoa! So some of these stuff I'm getting when I just Googled Buffy the Body.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't Google it. I mean,
Yeah,
unless you want
it's
to
going to
spoil
be
it.
major spoilers,
Unless you want
but
to spoil it.
No,
for
I mean like, a bunch of images are coming up that are totally
No.
unrelated. But
yeah, if you want to spoil it for yourself, you can Google
no,
it.
yeah, I mean I've watched the whole series. I just don't remember
Oh.
what that one is specifically.
But,
I watched Buffy. Well, I watched Angel when it was streaming. When it was airing.
like you can say what you want about Joss Whedon. He's done some sketchy stuff, but like
Those are solid shows.
the man knows how to direct
Mhm.
an episode.
Yeah.
And it, like I remember we watched it together, and it was just like after we were just like floored for different reasons. But you didn't warn me about that one.
I didn't remember it.
You were like, we're gonna watch it because of the musical.
no,
Uh,
we watched the musical of the new Star Trek show,
Strange New Worlds.
Strange New Worlds, and then it was inspired by the Buffy the
was.
musical, and so I wanted to show him Buffy the musical, and he's like, "No, I can't
I
watch
need
it without
context."
context." So we watched the whole series. This is what in like season 7 or 8 is the musical.
Yeah.
We watched the whole series just to watch that one episode. We ended up finishing the series.
I needed context.
You got it.
And
That's what I meant. Like, you don't start a book on book 26. Like, you have to start at, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I appreciated it so much more because I knew who the people were.
That's fair. Yeah.
And like, I could forgive Willow
Mhm.
for being a terrible singer.
She is really bad.
Well, look at us. Now we've gone overtime. All we need to do is get us talking about TV shows. Yeah, I've watched Buffy.
Once more with feeling. That soundtrack is on Spotify. I might have to go listen to
So
it.
is The Strange New Worlds.
Yes, and it's so
musical.
good.
You didn't think Spock could sing, but
Oh,
Spock could
he
sing.
really can. He's excellent. And his voice is so low.
That episode's great. I think that episode as a musical is better than the Buffy musical. In the Buffy one, they were just going through the motions.
Shots fired.
Get it?
It's
Get
the first song is going through the motions, but how dare you? And you know what? You wouldn't have your Star Trek musical episode if
That's
it
true.
wasn't for the Buffy musical.
I know, but I can say
Mm.
that the
No,
Star
stop.
Trek was
No.
better.
Wait. Doug Jones is one of the gentlemen. That has to be somebody.
Not the politician.
It's like, wait,
He's a
this is different Doug Jones?
Doug Jones.
Because that would
is
be
the-
awesome.
Doug Jones, the actor, he's this really tall, lanky fellow,
Uh,
and he plays a lot of alien creature
I
people.
thought that was him.
okay.
he's amazing.
He's
Yeah.
really
From
good. He
Hellboy,
plays
yeah.
Lieutenant Saru or Commander Saru in Star Trek Discovery.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know who that is.
He's also in What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah, he's
the
Wow.
the master. or
the
whatever.
master, yeah.
What We Do in the Shadows.
He's
And he's Hellboy's friend, right?
I've never seen Hellboy,
Oh, okay.
but Doug Jones, he gives great hugs. Apparently, he's super friendly.
Sorry.
oh, I would love to meet him.
There's the bell. The bell that signals it's time for us to wrap it up.
I've been playing with a rock and I dropped on my mug.
Is this when the decapitation happens?
Yeah, no, I think Once More with Feeling did have it had like lasting effects, which was nice to see. The Star Trek Strange New Worlds didn't
I mean,
have
their
lasting effects.
relationship ended.
Yeah, they have. Actually, it did have lasting effects.
Yeah.
But not like
Yes,
this.
Pan too. Sorry. He was
Oh.
also Pan and Pan's Labyrinth, along with being Abe
Oh.
Sapien. Those are both movies that my brother showed me.
Oh, the Baron. He's the Baron, not the Master. The Master's
Baron.
Buffy.
yeah.
Look at us mixing our things. Okay, well that about does it for Literally Wasted Club. Thanks for hanging out with us and
was fun.
for doing the Mad Lib, the Silly Fillies, and thanks to Giggles and Kathy for joining us. Y'all were awesome.
It's always
So-
fun.
So we'll see you in 2 weeks on here for Tress of the Emerald Sea. If you'd like
Yes.
to read a short story, you'll see the meeting on Discord in a week from now.
Mhm.
So join the Discord and talk about short stories next week. So this Literally Wasted every week. There's this week, short story club next week, Tress of the Emerald Sea the week after that,
Amazing.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Programming on programming
Whoa.
for Literally Wasted. All right. Y'all have a good time.
Bye.
We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.